Howdy folks, so this is the first of what's going to be a series of short videos I do called Questions from the Plank. Now those of you who've gone and watched my first vlog, if you haven't gone and watched it, go back and watch it first. One of the things I did on there was I saw how long I could stay in plank position for, and I talked about what was inspirational to me starting DDP Yoga while I was doing that. So that got a lot of good feedback from some of you, so I decided to go ahead and make that a permanent thing. If you want to ask me a question, please feel free to put it in the comments on this video. Hit me up on Team DDP if that's where you are. Hit me up on Facebook if that's where you are. But for the first question, I thought the best person to ask would be our fearless leader, Diamond Dallas Page. So I emailed him and saw if he wanted to ask a question. He did, and the question he wanted to ask was, what are your immediate goals here when you're doing plank? Do you have an immediate goal? Do you have a monthly goal? And do you have a long-term or a fantasy goal? So, time to answer that. And a very important point with plank, if you'd like to lower the camera, my lovely assistant. Important when planking is to remove your cat. Folks, say hello to Moose. He's just laying down right in my way. Come on, buddy. I know. Hey. So, what are my immediate goals, my long-term goals, and my fantasy goals with plank? So, my short-term goals for this, it would obviously be fantastic to see just how long a plank I can do. 2 minutes and 6 was the first one I did, so hopefully this one will be a little bit better. It would be great to see it work up towards 3 minutes. That's probably not going to happen as soon as today. A long-term goal for this, it would be great to hear questions from anyone that has to ask them. I suppose it would be fantastic if at some point I ran out of a question to answer before I run out of the plank. That seems like a great goal to me. I don't really have a time one. That's a little bit arbitrary to me. A fantasy goal for this, I would like it if at some point this wasn't a plank. If at some point this became questions from the crow or maybe questions from the handstand. Long-term goal of mine is to do a handstand this December, Christmas Day. After that, yeah. Let's see if we can do questions on the handstand, see if we can make that last a couple of minutes. So, yeah, those are my immediate goals for this one, and this one is definitely more difficult than the last one. I did some yoga today before I started this one, and I can really start to feel that on my core right now. So I'm going to have to stop talking on this one and just go into a bit of concentration. No, that's good. I think I can talk a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, the funny thing is I don't really do this to set goals. This started off as a little bit of fun. I wanted to see how this was going to work. Thanks for all the great feedback I had on the first vlog. A longer vlog is coming. I'll talk about what those are when I finish this plank. Not quite as good today. A 151. Do a nice cobra here to stretch out my back while I'm talking to you. So the next video is coming up. Once I put this one up, I think this is probably going to be a once a week thing. Especially see if we can get that time back to the 206, that'd be good. I'm going to do a video this week, kind of an update on my progress, where I am for the week. And we'll talk about a bit about the food plan for DDP Yoga, so how that works, what I've been doing for food myself, and I'm going to put up some of my day one pictures through to my day 180 pictures to go with that. For now, have a good one, folks. Peace, I'm out.